Howdy, and welcome back to the Cube Collective. Hey, let's go on a journey. And here we are. Now, I don't know if I've showed this in any of my previous videos. I don't think so. I'd have to go back and look at them. I'm so scatterbrained, I don't even know what I recorded. But this is where I'm going to be building my base. No, not in a chest. Here. These savannas and deserts. I love this area. I really do. Look at that mountain. What? The bulk of my actual base is going to be right over here up against the river. Here's the river right here. And you can see I already started to do a little bit of landscaping. Just kind of taking away a bunch of the sand. And as long as you do it from a corner, it doesn't mess with the water at all. I'll show you guys. Well, of course, you gotta fill those in too. There we go. See, it's nice still water and everything. Doesn't mess with it. Awesome. And so, yeah, I was clearing a lot of this sand out. I'm actually going to build a lot of my base like right here on the water. But I want there to be a good enough space for me to do it with, so clear out a lot of this sand. Over here where I have the portal and those chests, mostly just a staging area, I guess you could say. But I have some pretty cool plans for this area, so. Let's see. We're gonna go for a little walk here, and I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff. Stuff that I think is pretty cool. And, talk about some of the plans that I have for this area. First of all, there's no spiders allowed. And no skeletons allowed. Think you're so hardcore because you're wearing armor? Huh? Yeah, take that. Take that. What? Arrows can't do nothing to me. I'm not even wearing armor. Here, let's remedy that. So, I'm not going to be doing too much out in this desert. Most of the building I'm going to be doing is right up against the savanna biome. Not a whole lot of building out in the middle of the desert. If we walk over this way, there is... I've been writing down coordinates of stuff around here. I'm able to find stuff pretty easily, so... Of course, I may be a little lost now. Oh, no, I know where I am. Is this a river biome? It is indeed a river biome. Look at that. So yeah, I've been spending actually quite a bit of time over in this area. And, there's some really cool features around here. I may show some of them to you. I like a lot of the rock formations that are happening in some of these savanna biomes. Although I think it's actually Savanna M. I'm not sure what the M stands for, but there you have it. This, right here, you see this plains biome. We go a little further, there's actually a forest biome. So, for anybody who's watching this that doesn't know, I live in Las Vegas, okay? And for most people, Las Vegas is just a desert wasteland, you know? You hear about Las Vegas, you're like, oh yeah, that's on the middle of the desert. What you may not know is Las Vegas is actually Spanish for the meadows. It used to be a whole bunch of meadowlands and prairies and stuff like that. The Mormons in the early 1800s, I think it was the early 1800s, moved into the area and let their cattle overgraze. That's why there aren't any meadows here anymore. I mean, it is a desert now. So, thank the Mormons for that. Thanks, guys. Of course, the rest of the people that moved into Las Vegas didn't do much better, just built a bunch of casinos and whatnot. That's a different story, though. Anyways, so I thought this was kind of cool, though. We have the desert and savannas all around us, but this area right here is just this little itty bitty forest and plains, and it really is a small area too. It's right up against the ocean here, and I mean, we don't have to go very far this way before we hit desert again. So I was thinking this would be a cool place to put my own little Las Vegas, sort of. It's going to be for villagers, though. I plan on having a whole bunch of villagers, and so most of them are going to be here at the Las Vegas area, which is probably going to consist of all the things that you have at Las Vegas: a casino and a trailer park. It's pretty much what we have in Vegas here, so that's what I'm going to put here out in this. I should probably in one of the plains or something. I'm not going to do it in the forest. I kind of just like having the forest here. And I say it's not a very big area. It is pretty large, but I mean, compared to how big the desert is surrounding it, it's not much. But let's keep walking. Yeah, so we'll have my base way back there in that desert. Getting some lag. There we go. And then we'll have the villager Las Vegas over here. Trailer parks and casinos. Just like the real Las Vegas. Whoa, I have never seen this before. That's a cave. Alright. Okay, and then we got this savanna right here. And I'm going to take a little trip through the savanna. And we're going to end up at another place that I've been doing a lot of work at. I didn't want to... Most of my base is going to be made out of sandstone. And I really didn't want to just take sand and sandstone from around the area that I'm at, because it would kind of ruin the way that the land looks, you know. So I decided to come way over here. And let's see. I got off track somewhere. It's this way. I thought it was a lot closer than it actually is. So a lot of potatoes on this little journey. You know, even though they got a key mining for the sprinting now, I still can't stop myself from hitting the forward button twice. Just never think about using the alternate key. Yeah, I got way off track. I need to be over here somewhere. I think. I may be lost, actually. Oh, no, I'm not. There it is. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't want to get sandstone and sand from around my own area, so I decided to come over here. And, yeah. I may have gone a little bit overboard, but I did get quite a bit of stuff, so. So sand, sand, more sand, yeah, more sand. So we got sandstone, 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 just random stuff. More sandstone, more sandstone, more sandstone, and some more sandstone. So that's quite a bit of sandstone right there. Should be enough for at least a couple projects. But, yeah, there you have it. And I'm not even sure I'm going to do anything with this area once I'm done, mining it all out. I may just leave it the way it looks. Or, I don't know, I may do something with it. I'd like to hear you guys' opinion, if I should, you know, pretty it up after I'm done with it, or if I should just leave it the way it is. Does it really matter? I mean, it's kind of far away from the base, you know. I don't know. I do want to make a railway that goes over here, because instead of actually trucking all this stuff back with me at once, I'm going to build kind of a warehouse here. I plan on digging out a lot more of this, so I'm going to dig out more in that direction. Actually, there's a river over here. And so if I could dig out this whole area over to that river, then that should be quite a bit right there. Alright, sorry about that cut, guys. I had to go take care of something real quick. But, back now. So like I said, I'm going to be building a little bit of warehouse over here. Probably nothing too fancy. Just something that I can store a bunch of sandstone in. And then I'm going to build a little bit of a railway that goes back through these savannas and everything. Back through Villager, Las Vegas. And over to my base. So I'm going to start heading back in that direction. And there's a couple more things I wanted to show you guys out here that I thought were noteworthy. And so I will show you guys those. And that'll pretty much be the episode for today. Next episode, just so you guys know, we are going to put the Clydes on trial. Now, I don't know if you kept up with my horse problems at all, but there's been some weird things happening with my horses. I think it was just a server glitch, but Clyde was duplicated. he was like one day I went over to the stable and there was a secondary Clyde. And if that wasn't strange enough, Bonnie escaped out of the stable somehow, and I couldn't find her. But when I did find her, turns out she has way more health than I have ever seen any mule or horse having. I mean, like a ridiculous amount of health. And so I don't know what happened to her either. It's just strangeness all around. So I plan on rectifying these issues. So speaking of villagers, here's a small little village right here. I don't think I've actually looked through this much. I was over here quite a bit though, so I think that's why there's no village. Oh, there's some. Oh, you guys are all having a house party, huh? Okay. So we got string for emeralds, coal for emeralds, cooked fish and emeralds for cooked fish, raw fish and emeralds for cooked fish. Got wool for emeralds, emeralds for shears. Yeah, that's not happening. Rotten flesh for emeralds. That's a good one. Gold for emeralds. These guys really have a surplus of emeralds because they're trying to get rid of all of them. Where'd that other guy go? Ah, here we go. What do you got, brother? Oh, he's a shepherd, okay. Oh, wait, no, that's the same guy I was just... Yeah, I don't know. I know there was another guy. I didn't look at his trade yet. No, I looked at his trades, I think. Look at this guy. Don't walk away from me. Nope, I looked at his. I don't know. But yeah, and this isn't really too far away from the scar. That's what I've been calling that huge ditch that I dug out over there. So, we got some villagers we can start out with over here at least. And I'm going to cut it right here, and I'm going to go check out something else out. I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, here we are. This, savanna biome, and across the river, we're into this desert biome. We got another village over here. Ooh, fancy. Fancy, fancy. And my portal, where my base is going to be, is like over that direction. Not too far. This is probably where I will get the I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. But right here, buried in the sand. You know what this is? This is a temple. That's right. Oh my gosh, and there's monsters in here. Kill them all. Don't get hurt, troops. Yeah, we're joined by Trooper. He's found his way back to me. Any more baddies? No? Okay. Come over here, troops. Come here, buddy. Come here. Who's your good boy? Who's your dumb dog? Yes, it's you. Yes, it's you. What are you doing? Whatever. Stay there. I don't know what he's doing. I just don't want him to get hurt. So, let's dig on down here. Let's see what we got. Tell him what his prize is. Or tell him what he's won. There we go. Tell him what he's won. Some TNT. I love TNT. Okay. Gold horse armor, some bones, iron, 8 of it, more bones, gold, more bones. It's pretty, golden in a saddle. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think the best thing I got out of there was the TNT. Alright. How do I get out of here again? No. I thought it was this way. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here, have a bone, buddy. I'm gonna eat 2. Because, I need to. Alright, so that was interesting. And I think there's one more place I wanted to go. So let's go there. Alright, here we are. This is another giant mountain that we have over here. There seem to be quite a few of them. This is like Savannah, and then yeah, you get closer to this mountain and it's Savannah M. I guess it's Savannah Mountain? I don't know. But I've been finding some pretty cool terrain generation around here. And this one in particular, I thought was pretty neat. First of all, there's a bunch of the new stone around here. This is, heck, I don't even know what this is. Diorite. Then this is andesite. Okay, so we got diorite and andesite. But yeah, so here's the, I like that formation where it does, where it like kind of goes together and then it flares back out again. So I was calling that an hourglass rock right there. An hourglass mountain. It kind of looks like it's hourglass shaped. Sort of. So it flares back out in the middle there. So there's another one over by my portal. But this is what I thought was cool. Look at this. It actually made sort of a, like an arch right here. Makes me think of Window Rock in Utah. It's kind of got a cool big arch thing to it. So I might do something over here someday too, because this is a really cool looking area. There's another one where it kind of flares out from the side of the mountain there. I like that. Really awesome generation. And for anybody who says that the newer versions of Minecraft don't have good terrain generation, I mean, just look at this stuff. This is insane. This isn't even on extreme or nothing, and it's still just wow. Look at that. That is really cool. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time exploring this new world with me. And, you guys take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.